I can remember one little boy who came from the Heinemann area. The bus had to go up a lane to get him. The other children, his siblings were all mentally handicapped. And here he was, a little boy who curiosity was beyond belief. So he would come into the room and just work so hard. Towards the end of the year, they moved. His father was in the military, and they moved to Georgia. And he said the only place he could go to get anything that he wanted to know was in the library. They came home to visit one weekend, and he said, I want to go to see the kids. And he came in a classroom, and the first thing he said to me was, I need an agenda. I often wonder what's happened to him, because he never got into 3rd grade in the program.
Yes,
I don't remember his name either, but you know.
Sure. Oh, sure. That's a tough question. Most parents were very supportive. Most of them. Occasionally you had the parent that would go to the school board, especially whenever they stopped self-contained. And they would form a group and go to the school board and want to know why. They did research, they visited other programs, and really backed us up 100%. There were very few parents who were not supportive. There were a couple parents that I remember that thought my child should have a golden path because he is gifted. Well, that bugged me no end.
It did.
You know, so you tried to reason with the child, you tried to reason with the parent the best you could diplomatically, which was not easy sometimes. But most of the parents wanted their children to be friends with other people and wanted them to help other people, as well as promoting their own individual abilities. So I really have no complaint about parents.
I don't either. I think the students always were a vivid reflection of the parents, or mirror image, you know, of their attitude. You know, if they had a positive attitude, their child had a positive attitude. I think it was very, very helpful in many respects. But I think most of the parents, by far, were like 150% supportive. You know, and wanted their child to do the very best they could, and yeah, very supportive
and thankful.
And
grateful for what their child had.
2 years ago, before I retired, I had a boy who's probably one of the most brilliant, gifted children I've ever had, and I had his dad in the gifted program. And when they would come in for conference, his dad was so supportive, and he'd say, as long as you challenge him, and as long as he's happy and fits in. He was worried very much about his social adjustment. Yes. And the fact that he got along with the other kids and played with the other kids and was compassionate. He wanted all those things in his child. But he also wanted him to be happy and challenged. And he just had a very supporting, and his mother did. She was a teacher, and I think she understood the challenges of teaching. But those are the kind of parents you just really, really appreciated as a teacher, because they knew the challenges that you were presented with.
And we had them from all walks of life. We didn't have all those from very wealthy families.
No.
I mean, we really did have children who were in a impoverished situation. This one little boy I was talking about was that way. And so to keep them, I think many of those had an awakening sometimes.
Yes.
Because other children had had privileges that they didn't have, but they were appreciative too. I don't think there were any children that didn't seem to be appreciative.
Oh, no.
And the parents were grateful for that.
That's well said.